Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live on Facebook on Wednesday, December 11, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So you can find me every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. here on Facebook. If you are not a follower of mine already, it's facebook.com/dazzled by stamping. So you can find me every Wednesday morning for there. Otherwise, any other time, if you're looking for classes or looking for ideas or just want to know more about me, you can find me on my website at dazzledbystamping.com. So I'm going to refresh my screen a second here so that I can see comments even when I'm crafting with you. Hi, Carrie. I'm happy to see you. Excuse me. All right, refresh, but now I gotta find comments. There, got it. Okay, so today I'll mention this now and probably later also. Today is the last day for the free shipping. So it's free shipping. Good morning, Marlene and Janet. It's free shipping on orders of $75 or more. Yay, I love free shipping. So today's the last day until midnight Mountain Time. So you can take advantage of that. And we have so many last chance deals. Hi, Nancy. I don't know if you have checked them out or not, or looked around the website. You can print the list that I have in my mailings, or that I have it somewhere on my website too, but did I make, I feel like I made a link right in my mailings that you get every day. But you can go check it out online. Just click shop, go to my website, click shop. Hi, Jamie. And then go to the left side. There's like triple lines or something. Click that and click specials. And then there's a separate tab that says last chance products. So click that, and then you can see them all, and you can arrange them A to Z or lowest price or whatever. It's amazing the amount of deals that we have right now. We have stamp sets for $8 and ribbon for $3, and you really need to check it out. So yeah, they have lots of deals on some of the older stuff. But also they have some deals. I don't think that they're as good. Yeah, 10 or 20% on the items that are retiring from the current mini catalog. Hi, Carlin, you made it. Anyway, check them out. They are awesome deals, and it's even better when there's free shipping. So it's on orders of $75 or more, so keep that in mind. I can see comments at the moment. Oh, now it's gone. I can see comments at the moment, and Nancy's little heart on her comment was right on my lip while I was talking. Okay. So I'm going to, let's see, was there something else that I wanted to mention? Good morning, Dot. Is Carson with you? I love that when he smiles when I say hi. Okay, I'm going to head over to my randomizer right now. I have it set up, and then we're going to get going. Have it set up. I even have it checked that you can't do, hi, Carson. Be a good boy for Grandma. Start. Wait, it's not starting. Oh, it is starting. It just sat there for a minute. Jamie Rose, you're my first winner. I still have a bunch of post-it notes here because I haven't sent everybody out their things. Jamie Rose. I know you know that story. Okay. Pick another name and start. Jennifer Carmean, is she on yet? I don't think I saw her get on yet. Congratulations, girls. And we are done with the randomizer for today. Back at you. You're welcome. Hi, Bev. Thanks for joining me. I need a drink already. Okay, so I want to show you two things. Excuse me. I want to show you two things. One I'm using today. The other one I'm not. But I want to bring it to your attention because it is, I posted a card yesterday using the Sentimental Christmas designer paper, and it is the product that Stampin' Up! Chose to feature for, oh, Grandma be good for yours. Ah, that's funny. Marlene knows her better than I do. Featured for Stampin' Up's Making a Difference product. So they choose a product. I think it's in every mini catalog. I don't know if there's one in the full catalog. I don't know. But anyway, so the purchase of this designer paper, every purchase of this, $3 goes to, is donated to organizations around the world. They probably group it by where it's ordered and, you know, go to sort of a local for that region. Like as far as markets go, I'm sure there's a North American market and a European market and a South Pacific market. But anyway, they donate $3 of every purchase of this designer paper, both by itself and in the suite, to organizations that, what were the words? I'll just say they focus on or dedicated to, I'm going to look it up because I always forget. I have it right here. No, not that page. Dedicated to children is all that I can remember, but that's not quite the right words. Okay. We'll donate $3 to organizations dedicated to the future of children around the world. Through children's literacy. So, that's important. That is always something that I appreciate also. But anyway, so I'm going to put you down and show you that designer paper. I bought it. It's very, what's the word? It's very old school isn't the right word. What's the classic Christmas? Is that the right word? It's very classic Christmas looking. And I tried to like it, but it's not my style. But there's one, in fact, the paper that was used yesterday on the card, that's the one that I'm like, oh, I can do something with that. And then I just never did. So anyway, I'm about to finish again. Okay, I need my magic wand on backward you, upside down you. And, okay, so this is called Sentimental Christmas. And I'm going to read to you so you can sort of picture, in case you can't see the colors very well. The colors in this are basic beige, basic black, cherry cobbler, crushed curry, early espresso, garden green, old olive, pecan pie, poppy parade, pretty peacock, and shaded spruce. So this is, here's the designer paper. This is cool too. I would like to do something with that too, but I haven't yet. This is the one that probably is most like me that I would want to do. But so this is definitely here. I don't know if you can see this. There's snowflakes on here. They're just very faint. So very classic Christmas. Hi, Jennifer. You were one of my winners this morning. Excuse me. So again, this is Sentimental Christmas. It is retiring. So it's on the last chance list, last chance products. And remember, everything stays there until it's gone. So it's always while supplies last once it hits there. So Sentimental Christmas, I even have the number here for you, 164209. So here is this designer paper that helps children's literacy. It looks like it's from the 50s. Yeah, that's part of my problem with it. It's not my thing. I tried to. I even bought 2 packs of it, and I haven't done it. Okay, this is Reindeer Days, and I am using this today. A little piece of it. I love these gifts. They're so cute. Okay, so we have this. I've used this one. I've cut this out with the stars. I don't remember if you guys saw me do that one or not. But I did it for my clubs. And then in between the stars, I cut it out with a 1 3/4 inch circle punch. So anyway, this one is cute to me. I didn't do much with either of those two. I wanted to do something with these lights, but I didn't. So this one is retiring, and it is discounted. You like the candles? And these are cuties. I did stuff with that too. And that's all gone in my pack. So anyway, I'm using this today, and I'm also using, so the first thing that I'm going to do is a tag. So in the deer. So the tag is, this is Greetings of the Season dies. So I used this die. This tag that I'm going to make is what is the simple project that I provided at our ornament exchange on Saturday. It was so fun. So I'm going to stick this back in here so I don't lose it, but I just wanted to show you which one. So this is, all of these dies are tags, all these different sizes. And it goes with the words that are really pretty. This was an online exclusive. It was not something in the catalog. So here are my pieces. So I have a pool party tag and a basic white tag. And then here's the circle that I punched out of the designer paper. So I don't know if you can see it, but I have it actually, I used the stylish shapes, and so it's a stitched circle here. You wouldn't believe, well, you'll see in a second. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is punch out, this is a 1 3/4 inch piece of basic black. So, oh, I forgot just a second. I need my adhesive, my silicone mat. Yes, the paper's cute. Okay, so I told you that I punched out this reindeer with a 1 3/4 inch circle punch, but then I told you that I did the die. It is barely bigger than the die. All right, let me do it on white so you can see. So I was a crazy woman, and after I punched out the circle, I ran it through with a die. So there was just this hairline of a piece left on the outside, but I really wanted the stitching on it, and I wanted there to be black behind it. It just makes it pop. So what I'm going to do first is I'm using the Iconic Imagery. This is an amazing stamp set. I've actually used it quite a bit. It is sort of an all-season kind of thing. There's hearts here for Valentine's Day, leaves for fall, snowflakes. I don't remember what this is. I think it's supposed to be like holly and ivy, or is that right? Yeah, holly. Because there's the berries here too. And I've used the Christmas trees. There's the candles. This is confetti. Anyway, I've been enjoying this. And I'm using the snowflake for this. Now, when I first did it, I didn't stamp off, and I didn't like it as well. So we stamped off at the Ornament Exchange. So I'm going to stamp off each time I stamp it, and I'm just sort of making a background here on the white. Ooh, good thing it fell on its side and not one more. Okay, so here's my tag with Pool Party. All right, now what I want to do, I guess I can close that. I've changed my mind. Now I'm going to put Merry Christmas on here before I attach anything. So this little Merry Christmas is actually from Humble Home, which I'm actually going to be using also. I forgot where the stamp set is. Just a sec. Anyway, it's the house one, the House Builder Punch. I lost it. So here's my Merry Christmas. And now what I want to do is take my basic white tag, and I'm just putting a line of adhesive on it. So I'm lining up my holes of the tags. It's the same size tag, and offsetting it a little bit so that you can see a color contrast. It's not just dangling there. It's staying so that you can see it. And I'm going to put this on here. And where's my baker's twine? All right, I know I got it out. Here it is. Okay, so I want, like, I don't know that I need 12 inches. But I want more than, let's go with 10, so I have something to work with. So our grid paper works well for using a ruler too. I know you can't get this grid paper, but it's like our other. Okay, so I'm going to fold it in half and put the loop through the hole, and then make another loop. So I have this open here and tuck the ends through it. So I think it's called a slip knot, but I always call it a bookmark knot. So it's in there, and now so that it will stay, I'm gonna make a knot to slide down to the bottom. So even if it can't loosen and come apart and have the baker's twine fall out. Now, just in case you want to hang it on something, I'm making a knot at the top too. Sort of as close to the top as possible on this one, so there's enough room. So you could make this an ornament, or you could hang it from the bow on your gift, or just have it be there. Okay, one last thing that I want to do is peppermint. Okay, now because tags tend to be a little bit more, what do you want to call it? Messed with, I'll say. I'm not just relying on the adhesive that's on the peppermints already for it to stay there. So I'm taking it and putting the adhesive down on the liquid glue, because I want them to stay. I don't want them to just slide off because somebody was messing with their tag, or the tag was hitting people or hitting things dangling. Yes, I used glue. Carrie. All right. So here's my tag. Isn't it cute? Just really simple. I did all the die cutting of the tags themselves, so everybody just had to punch out the circle. So just a really simple project, and you have a cute little reindeer. Okay. Now, what I want to show you, thank you, I'm glad you love it. what I want to show you now is the ornament that I made. Now, I'm going to make it in the form of an ornament for this video, but I'm going to give it away in the form of, you do love making tags? That's great. I'm going to give it away to you in the form of a box, because then it can include chocolate. Okay, so here's my ornament. We're starting with the Humble Home, and I stamped it in Versamark and covered it in white embossing powder, got rid of the excess and heated it so that it's actually, if you've not seen embossed images, heat embossed images in person, they're shiny and raised a little bit, like you can feel the texture of it. So this is definitely the way that I like the Humble Home gingerbread house, because you always see like white frosting on it, but it doesn't make for a very easy project if you're just wanting it quick on a card. So I always was using either early espresso or pecan pie when I would stamp this just for a card. Okay, so I have this, and then I also have one punched already that's just plain, because this is gonna be a 3D house. So first thing that I'm gonna do, oh, I lost my scissors. I forgot I have stuff next to me instead of, I still have my second table up from our ornament exchange potluck. So I was putting stuff there. Okay, I'm getting rid of this chimney because with the way that, it's the first one I didn't do well. It doesn't look right because this ends up being a 3D box, and having another chimney back here, it just doesn't work. Okay, so here are my two pieces. This is my roof piece. And by the way, this is going to be the project, just in case you are interested in trying one yourself. This is going to be the project for my project sheet that I send you tomorrow, that has all the measurements and everything. Now, if you want to try to do this, you need to know your ruler, and you need to know all the lines, not just let me see. I need it on white. I'll use this. So my measurements are in 16ths for some of these. So the 16ths are the tiniest little lines here on your ruler. So if you want to try this project, you need to be able to pay attention to that, because when I was trying to keep it on 8ths, it wasn't working. Okay, so I already cut part of this, but I'm going to show you. So I have this rectangle. These black lines are the score lines. So this is for my roof, and I'm going to cut the corners on a diagonal, and right on this, I'm going to show you the other side so you can see what I'm doing. So right on this, where the score lines meet, I'm cutting a diagonal as well. So then it's going to get folded like this and like this. So then I have a roof that I can attach to my houses. Now, I ran it through. I didn't really have stuff to stamp. I wasn't sure how this would work. So what I ended up doing was, after I did all the cutting, I ran it through with the Forever Plaid embossing folder. This one, can you see it? So this is what my roof is going to look like with the Forever Plaid. Okay. Now, next thing I'm going to show you is my my bottom. So I'm going to show you here, and then I'm going to do it. So this is my score line. So this is going to look sort of the opposite of what I usually do. All I need for this wall, for it to be big enough, for it to work for how little my house is, all I need is a 1-inch wall. So this actually is the wall, and this is going to be the bottom of the box. So I'm setting this aside because I want to take a picture of that. All right, so what I'm going to do, so I'm on the long lines. I'm cutting the tabs to the bottom of the box. So I cut this tab, and you don't need this first skinny little rectangle. So remember, this is important. So it's this part you're getting rid of. This you need to, that's what's going to hold the sides together. So this is my, making the tabs. So whenever you make tabs on a box, you're cutting on these score lines so that they'll all go together. Okay, so now, so this is this backwards. Huh, thank you. Hi, Kathy. So this is how it looks without the score lines. So I need my silicone mat again. Where did it go? Oh. Okay. So I'm going to crease on all my score lines. Once I find my, I forgot that I would need my bone folder. Okay, so creasing on this little tiny tab. Whoa. And then these bottoms have to all go up. Okay, now I suddenly remembered something that I have to do, and I need to do it right now so that I don't forget. And I want to do it on my other paper piercing mat. Okay, because I'm going to, remember I'm making it an ornament for this, to show you how I did it, but what I'm going to give you is just, give away is just a chocolate thing. So, so you will get one that does not have this part. So I'm approximating where the center is, and I'm poking a hole through it. Okay, and then I'm pulling this out. These are not packaged together, but I put them together because so I know that they're both used. Both of these are items that are online exclusives right now, that I got. This one is called Lost Lagoon Soft Cording. I'm not using that. It's just in this thing. And then there's this gold, I don't know what it is. Gold trim is what we're calling it. Okay, so I'm doing the same thing. And I'm doing this roof before I have it all together. So I'm folding it in half. And then this needs to go through. Hopefully I can get it. The first time I did it, it wasn't a problem. I feel like my hole isn't as big or something. There we go. Okay, so I put the fold through the top. Now I'm going to create a knot. So this ends up being really light. So it's not a problem for, like it's not too heavy for that it'll pull it through the hole, but I still double knot it just so in case I made my hole too big, it's not a problem. So I'm doubling my knot here. Make sure it's on itself. Drives me crazy when I try to do a double knot and then I have two knots next to each other instead of on top of each other. Okay. So I have that through there. And then I don't think I knotted the right by the hole. for my actual ornament. But I do want to put a knot on the top here so that it can hang. Okay, so here's going to be my roof. Now I need my, I'm making my box first. So first thing I'm doing is this little tab that's going to, it's going to hold the box closed. So I learned eventually to just lay it flat and close your panels, and then you can have a nice square box. I need my silicone mat again. And you can have a nice square box. So although I don't like liquid glue because I get it all over my fingers, it does hold really well. Once you've held it for a while, it's a really strong glue. Okay, now I'm gonna tuck one tab down. Oops. Can you see that I put my my lid in a leftover ribbon, I don't know, it's not a ribbon holder, I don't know what you call it. So I don't buy anything special, but I like having it upside down so then it stays, so I don't have to squeeze it so hard to get glue to come out. So I'm just doing the 2 layers to each other. I didn't do between the 2. Okay, so once I have that all done, I'm gonna use my bone folder to make sure that it's nice, it's pressed down so it can hold it. So this bottom of the box ends up being, it needs to be as wide as the roof, and the roof needs to be a certain length to be able to be the whole length of this roof. Okay, so I'm setting this aside. So there's my box. Here's my houses. I'm flipping this over. Okay, so now I need to get adhesive on here and stick it to the edge of a roof, or edge of both roofs, actually. Spool, thank you, Marlene. Sometimes my words don't come out right. I just can't. Hello, the glue needs to come out. There we go. No sense buying something special if you have something sitting right there. Okay, so this needs to go on here. And then this needs to go on here. So I need to hold it while it's sort of drying a little bit. It doesn't really matter. Thanks. It doesn't really matter that there's texture on here, because you're making sure that you're pressing it down and there's enough there. I think it's off a little bit. It'll be all right. Okay, so here's the inside of it. So my roof is attached to my first house, and it's drying, and now I need the other 2 to be attached to. This is just blank, that's just the way it has to be. I don't need 2 doors on one house. So we're putting this on here again. See if I can do them both at the same time. Oops. The second one's harder to hold together. because you do actually have to hold it. Oops. Needs to go on better. There we go. Okay. So just for your information for how the box goes, it's a flimsy box. It's totally just for decoration. When it's just a box, you put it on like this, and you put your chocolate in there. In fact, I'll get chocolate. I'll show you how. I'm not stuffing chocolate inside here for the ornament because it's going to stay in there. But your little Lindt chocolate ball can go in there. And then you put this on here, and then you can give it away. So you have this cute box. Okay, but you have to hold it on. But I'm taking this back out because it is going to, with the box to somebody. Because now I'm going to make it the ornament part. Thank you. Okay, so here's the thing. You have to actually glue it together. That's why I'm not putting chocolate in there. So on two of the sides, I need there to be glue. So the front and the back are going to go on those sides where the glue is. I'm just going to hold it in place. Oops, I need it straight. I guess I should sit it down and just hold it. So it's squared up. All right, so then I have this ornament. Obviously, I'll be able to show it to you better when I put it up, but I'm not done with it yet. Okay, to get to the chocolate, the person has to destroy the box. Oh no, it's too cute. No, for the box, I don't attach it. That's why I said it's flimsy. This last gluing that I just did, I don't do for the box. So maybe there's a way that you could put a ribbon around it, or I don't know, something. Or you just have to give it gently because you can't attach it. So the ornament does not have any chocolate in it, but the box, just the whole house sits on the box loosely. So it's just fragile, and you just have to, you literally have to hold it like this to hold the box together. So no, I'm not destroying any houses. Okay, so here's my ornament that I'm going to keep sitting here for the moment. So I'm going to add a couple more things. So first of all, there is, with the humble home. Oh, do I have it right here? Just a sec. I'm going to see if I can find where my stamp set is. There it is. Okay. So this is humble home. Excuse me. So there's thank you, welcome from our house to yours for the sweet gift. So you could make it be thank yous or for gift items or whatever. So it has a really cute wreath in it that I love. I didn't use the wreath much. I think I did it for one of my Christmas classes, but I want it for this time. So I'm not using blends. I'm just using regular markers. So this is Granny Apple Green. So I'm going to color my wreath here. So I'll tell you, I really wish this punch would have been able to punch this out. But for some reason they made it punch out the window for some reason. I don't know why. So this is a fussy cut thing. It's not really that hard though. It's small for big fat fingers, but it's not really hard to actually cut it because it's close enough to a circle that you can just fake it by going in and out if you really want to. So here's my wreath. And I already have one cut, so you don't have to bother watching me do that. So I'm going to put a dimensional on it. It's about the right size for dimensional. It might, actually, just because I'm being picky, I'm going to cut off opposite corners here of it. And then put it on here. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I want to do, again, because it's well, like an ornament is going to get jostled. I want this to stick better. So I'm not just using the strength of the dimensional adhesive to put that on. So here's my ornament, or I mean my wreath on my ornament. And then last thing, you're funny, Carlin. Last thing, I'm gonna put a little glue right here. And I'm gonna get the smallest peppermint, put it right here. By the way, if somebody still needs peppermints, I know they're not available yet, but I do have a few that you can buy off me if you really want them. You'll have to come pick it up. Well, I guess I could mail it to you, but anyway, you have to pay a different way than a credit card to be able to get it. There we go. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to put you guys up so I can actually show it to you on upside down, backwards. Here we go. Okay, so here is my ornament. Isn't it so cute? I love it. Thank you. Okay, so here's the deal. I wanted the ornament for myself too. So I'm keeping the ornament, but as I told you, I'll give you the box and it'll have the cute front stuff too. So I'm going to finish the box. It's just going to be, the whole house comes off the box for putting your chocolate in. Okay, so there's my ornament. I'll do one more time. Okay, so sometimes I hold it here for a while because people tell me, oh, you don't show it for very long. And then also I'm trying to get a good shot from my videos so that I have a picture that I can save that will work for my front picture on my video. What's that? Oh, my tag. It's spinning on my finger. All right, and then here is my tag. So cute. Okay, so reminder, if you are not on my customer mailing list, my email mailing list, and you would like the instructions for this box, you need to make sure that you get on my mailing list today, which I will put a link. In fact, I'm going to put it right in case. How is it going on your tree? Well, it'll hang this. It will hang from this that I put here. I'm not sure why you mean that. What do you mean? So I'm going to post. I need to grab a link from. Oops. Shoot. Just a sec. My mailing list link. That's right there. Copy. Go back to comments. Control V. Okay, so you don't have to remember to come back. If you are not on my email mailing list and you want a project sheet for this, make sure that you join the mailing list because it will be going out tomorrow afternoon. So I'm doing a project sheet that has exact measurements for how you cut your cardstock. And if you need reminders of how you do things, you can just come back and watch the video again. But make sure that you join my mailing list. And this is my notes of trying to figure out the math of doing all the right scoring and whatever. Okay, so that's all I have to show you today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again next Wednesday. Keep in mind, today is the last day for free shipping on $75 orders. If you use my host code that I have in my email or on my website, with your $75 order, you'll get a free gift from me as well. So you get free shipping, deals on your last chance stuff, a gift from me. What could be better? Let's see what else is going on. Oh, make sure that you check out, there's some new designer paper that is, you're welcome. Thank you. You too, Mario. It is new designer paper that Stampin' Up, I'll say, reformulated. So they're designs that we've had before, but they put them in new colors. So make sure that you check that out, which will be an online exclusive also. And that's all I can think of. If you contact me, if you need peppermints, because I have a few to sell if you would like them. So have a great week, and I will see you again next week. Bye.